Hello everybody and welcome back, welcome in. To those that haven't been here before, this is a safe place for you to be. This is a safe space for you to come and sit, grab a cup of something and just enjoy. I'm going to be doing the November signs this month. Now if you go through and you don't resonate with your sun sign, look up on Google what your moon sign is on your rising sign and come and sit and have a look at just cross-tick across the different messages that I leave for the different signs and see what resonates for you. I'm not going to do a whole month now. I'm only going to do an energy of November and advice for the first half of November, so that it doesn't over confuse everybody, because people, by the time you get to the end of November, you never really remember what the messages were in the first place. So take what works for you and leave the rest. So now I'm going to be starting with Scorpio because we are in Scorpio season. I'm going to be using a couple of decks, and I'm going to start with this one to get the energy of your month. This is a beautiful illustrated deck, so I'm going to be using this to get the energy in for the month. So Scorpio, what is your energy for your month of November? What is the energy for you? What is coming in for you, Scorpio? What is coming in for you? You got prosperity, Scorpio. Isn't that awesome? Now in this card you can see there's a family sitting at a table. They are enjoying, lovingly looking at each other. She's saying a speech. There's coins coming in. So this is awesome for you, Scorpio. This is a real content card. So the time with people, and I know it is your birthday month, so this could be you getting together with others for your birthday. So enjoy. Let me just see if that's fitting in nicely there. That does, yes. And then I'm going to be using, the next one I'm going to be using is the Angels and Ancestors cards, just to get some more energy for you, Scorpio. Let's have a look. What does the Angels and Ancestors have to add on to this prosperity card? What else do you need to be aware of, Scorpio? What else do you need to be aware of? I'm going to use that one. Protection Guardian, drop your shields. So you've got a maiden here. Well, she's actually an angel. She looks like an angel. This is definitely an angel. Protection Guardian, drop your shields. So this is saying that you've got prosperity coming in for you. Enjoy it. Drop your shields. You've got somebody watching over you. You've got guardians with you continuously watching over you. And look at how beautiful she is standing there watching your back. She's sending you the energy of protection. That is awesome. I'm going to be using the Psychic Heart Tarot to give you some encouragement for the month. Let's see what else is coming through for you, Scorpio. For the first 2 weeks of the month, what does Scorpio need to know? What does Scorpio need to know? Please, going to have a message for Scorpio for the first 2 weeks of the month. Let's see what your message is, Scorpio. We've got observe, we've got finding balance, and we've got seek. So now these are major arcanas. This is the Hanged Man, and this is the Hermit card. So let's put these a little bit neater here, and let's bring in these. So in your prosperity, sit back, and you can take life differently now this month. It says for you. This card here, I think this is, let me just try and find out if that's the, I don't want to make a mistake. I think the root card is the Pentacles. I know the black are the red border, Pentacles it is. So as life comes along to you this month, and you have to balance your normal day's life, just make sure that you are looking at things differently, because you have got prosperity and you've got a guardian angel watching over you. All you need to worry about is how you're taking what comes in at you. Obviously, life throws things at you. There might be an overwhelm at work, or there might be an overwhelm in whatever life throws at you. Let's say you are driving in a car and the car is next to you is really bugging you and at the robots, and there's people on the road that are really giving you a bit of road rage, or you're in a supermarket and somebody tries to get in your way. Just remember to look at things differently. Everybody else is on their own path, and the Seek card here is the Hermit. So it's find that time within yourself to not stress about anything else outside of you. You are protected. You have got prosperity around you. Take time to actually notice that. Take time to look at your life and think, you know what, I actually have blessings here, or I'm so grateful for this, and I'm so grateful for that. It's a very simple message, Scorpio, but it can pull you back to normality, because obviously things in life are going to come along to nudge you a little bit and maybe trigger you. But remember that you have the chance to go back to your safe place, which is inside of you. And that is where you find that light again. Phew. Okay, so now I'm going to use, I did a little deck review on this deck not so long ago, the Dream Ritual. I wanted to just try and see if I can incorporate it into this month's readings. What does Scorpio have coming through here? Oh, you've got strength. So Scorpio, even though you've got this prosperity card, something in your path is going to say to me, oh, give me strength. And this is exactly the same as this finding balance card. Whenever you find that you're looking at your life in the next 2 weeks and going, you know what, where's that prosperity? What's going on? Know that it will change, because these two major arcanas are telling you that you can look at things differently, and you have got that chance to rectify that within yourself. Life does have hectic storms that come along, but you've got the strength to get through it. Have a look at this here. If you look at this wave, it doesn't look like that could happen there for you, but let me tell you something. This card is saying that you will. I just wanted to check the guidebook, because there's always like a little ritual with this deck that can help you through this. Let me just quickly check it. It looks like it's the beginning of the moon phase. So let's go to the front of the book. Let's have a look quickly. It's a waxing moon phase, it says. And it says here, the waxing moon phase is a time to move beyond intention and more proactive and productive in your areas of your life. Harnessing the energy of vibing with this waxing moon, which is the strength and empowering yourself in relationships and to be yourself. So it's telling you here that you can let go of maybe things that are bugging you, of maybe, this protection guardian angel, you might be afraid of certain things in your life, and that doesn't give you courage to carry on. So now you're given a chance to observe, rather know that you are always going to be safe. Take a breath and notice life differently, because that's when the prosperity comes in. Sure, I love that, Scorpio. Let's have a look here now. I'm using the Angel Whispers card to end off your reading. What more encouragement can we give to... It wasn't very good English. What encouragement can we give to Scorpio going through the rest of the month? Have compassion for one another. So this is right bang in the middle of your reading, Scorpio. Have compassion. So there is going to be this irritation for you by other people. And remember that they are also on a journey, just like you are. They're also trying to balance out their lives. To have that compassion. If you feel unsafe with something, remember that you are protected and prosperity is there for you, Scorpio. So I'll chat to you in the middle of the month. Welcome in Sagittarius. Let's get straight to your reading. I'm going to be using the clairvoyant cards. Oh, you got one coming out straight away. Love. So your card is a lady who is walking through a forest, and she's got an admirer there, and she's looking at this little bird, oblivious to what's happening around her, but she's in this beautiful surrounding that says love. Now let's have a look to see how that plays out for you in your cards. Does it mean in a relationship, or does it mean love of life? So let's have a look at the angels and ancestors guides. What does Sagittarius have to be mindful of for November? What is Sagittarius? Let's have a look. You got spring. So you've got a little bunny jumping up, or he looks like a March hare. See your seeds grow. So this, to me, this love message here is telling you that whatever you plant into life with the intention of love, you'll see them grow. That is awesome. And you know, spring is the time. We are in spring in South Africa, and we are in the southern hemisphere, and that is the time for growth. It's the time for planting the seeds. It's the time for setting intentions. So set your intention for the next 2 weeks, Sagittarius, to plant love and wherever you're going. I am using the Psychic Tarot of the Heart, for the heart. Let's have a look to see what's coming through for you, Sagittarius. What is Sagittarius's message going forward for the first 2 weeks of November? How can Sagittarius plant these seeds of love? Let's take those two. Okay, now Sagittarius, you've got the Nine of Swords and you've got the Fool card. So what this is telling me, I just want to check and see if these are all in there. right? What this is telling me that you have to have a new attitude in your thoughts, because if you are not planting seeds of love to grow into the summer months or into the rest of the year, wherever you are in the world, if you have not got a different attitude and trusting what you're doing, you are going to bring that back into a place of you where fear lives and where darkness lives. And this, you can see here, look at his mind. The phases of the moon are going round and around and around, and all he's thinking about is his fears. He's not giving life to love. He's not giving life to the days. So as you wake up in the morning, I mean, this is a very general message, but as you wake up in the morning, let's just make sure that for the next 2 weeks, you trust that if you plant love into the world, you will be planting seeds for your future, for however you are generating going forward. Because you don't want to be sitting in this space of fear. Fears bring very, very dark times to a person. When you're alone and you're sitting with yourself and you have these thoughts going around in your head, you can't bring in trust. You won't be able to plant anything for your future. You won't be able to plant love. And the people around you will feel that and they'll stay away from you. And you don't want that, Sagittarius. So make sure that your intention as you wake up in the morning is definitely that of improving your day and planting seeds, because that will generate more. So I'm going to be using the Dream Oracle. That I actually did a review of this on my channel not too long ago. So this is called the Dream Ritual Oracle. Let us see what else you have got coming in for you, Sagittarius. There you go. You've got prepare. Now this is a new moon, and we're going into a new moon in the beginning of November. So prepare yourself now. Prepare yourself to plant that seed, and that when the new moon is coming, because new moons are always setting intentions and always creating something new. Full moons are letting things go. New moons are setting intentions for something new. Look at this growth here. Look at this beautiful garden that's coming out of the egg. And you know what an egg always means? New life. So that couldn't be even more better for you, Sagittarius. So a little simple message for the next 2 weeks. Just implement this and you'll see how your life will change. Don't wake up in the morning expecting bad. Train yourself to expect good. So let's see what the angel whispers. This is a little box I'm using. What is your ending to Sagittarius? Sagittarius, what is the ending for them? Life never ends. Spirit endures all. So on the days in the next 2 weeks that you're feeling, oh, I don't have love for the world right now. I cannot go out there and slay the dragons. Remember that you could always check into your spiritual side, because that's who you are. You are a spiritual being living a human experience, and it's expected to have those days. Give yourself a break and just remember that you are a spirit. Chat to you soon, Sagittarius. Welcome in Capricorn. Let's get straight into your message. I'm using the clairvoyant cards for a nice guidance message for your first 2 weeks of November, Capricorn. What is Capricorn's theme for the first 2 weeks of November? Let's use that one. Emotional release. Now look at this. You've got this person standing on this. It actually reminds me of the White Cliffs of Dover, or even Wales, where you stand there and you look out at the sea and there's this beautiful rainbow. Now, the sun and water, your emotional release, causes the rainbow. So if you need to cry the first 2 weeks of November, do it, Capricorn. It's fine. But you are going to feel something removed from you. And right now, with the astrology that's happening right now, we are near the new moon, and the advice is to just chill and let the things happen around you. Let the releases happen. Let's have a look to see what your angels and ancestors have to say to you. I'm using the angels and ancestors from Kyle Gray. How does Capricorn fit into this emotional release? What extra advice have you got for Capricorn for this emotional release, please? Angels and ancestors. We've got Fire Guardian. Ignite your passions. So he's standing there. He's got the fire symbol there. He is an angel, and he is telling you that once you have your emotional release, you'll be able to have a void to see what's more passionate coming in for you, what you need to grab onto in life, what gives you purpose, your passion, your hope. And this fire garden is with you, saying to you, when you have an emotional release, when you let all of that go from whatever's the past is sucking you back into, you'll be able to have a complete void of emotions and rather go for your passions. That's so nice for you, Capricorn. And if you're going for a relationship, that's for you there. Right, I'm going to be using the Psychic Heart Tarot to go forward now, just to give you some advice now, Capricorn. This emotional release and this passion that's going to be igniting for you, Capricorn. What does the tarot have to say for you? Let's take those two. What does the tarot have to say for you? You've got Hanged Man and you've got Strengthening Bonds. Now this is the ace. Oh, my little owl went flying there. Let's put him back. You've got Strengthening Bonds and the Ace of Pentacles. So let's actually put that this way around. So make sure that's all in camera. Yes, that's all nicely straight. So I just want to double check that that is Pentacles. Let's have a look. Major Arcana, red border, Pentacles. Yes, it is. So this is the Ace of Pentacles. And the Ace of Pentacles is a gift coming in for you to have a new path, a new start in your practical life. And you can see this lady, she's walking down this beautiful row of cherry blossom trees, and she's going towards the light, because that is where her opportunity is. And that is how you, so this is a love deck, okay, specifically a love deck. So they're saying to you here that you can strengthen your bonds when you let your emotions release from your past. You would let your passions ignite, and you know what it is that you're looking for, because it's coming in for you, it's waiting for you. And this 12th card in the Major Arcana is the Hanged Man, and it says observe. So what you need to do here, Capricorn, for the first 2 weeks is make sure that you are very conscious of what is coming in for you. Have a look at life differently. Whatever's been holding you back, and whatever you've been maybe revisiting emotionally about what's upsetting you in your life, or what you have learned, your lessons you've learned up to now. Remember that you have the choice to go forward with passion, because you're looking at things differently. When you look at things differently, it comes up in a completely different way for you, in the way that you have been so used to looking at things. And when you observe, when you stand back and look at things and let something carry on in front of you, you also see it differently, because that is the perspective that comes in for you. And I like that for you, Capricorn, because that means that you'll be able to grab onto that light that's coming. That is exactly what was saying. Your universe and your guides are saying to you that there's something coming in for you, and you won't be able to grab it unless you look at it differently and understand that when you have this emotional release, it'll be amazing. And then you got the Strength card. This actually came up for Sagittarius as well. So this is reminding you that life is a struggle. There are hard times, and the universe is acknowledging that for you, saying that you have got the strength to get through anything, and you must remember that. You need to remember that at all times, that you have got the strength to get through anything. And if you look at things differently, you'll be able to get through anything in life. And don't sit in this, into what the emotions are holding for you. Release them. And let's just actually put that on top of that and say to you, when you release that, when you release whatever it is that's been hard for you, that's been struggling to manipulate in your life, or to navigate is a better word, remember that there's always a way to look at things differently, and you strengthen your bonds. And here it says, stop worrying, your desires are manifesting. Now this Ace of Pentacles is 100% a manifesting card, and you manifest things differently when you know that you have the strength and the passion to get through what is keeping you emotionally down. So stop worrying, Capricorn, it's going to be amazing for the first 2 weeks of November. Hello, Aquarius. Welcome in. I'm going to be starting off with your theme for for the first 2 weeks of November. Let's see what's coming in for Aquarius. These cards are so big that I can't really. So Aquarius, what have we got? Messages. So Aquarius, you've got a lady walking through a forest here, and there's an angel setting her feathers, and she is in awe. So remember now, for the first 2 weeks of November, you have got messages coming through you to guide you. Whatever might be coming through today, it might be also a little white feather coming through and these messages guiding you to be observant and find the messages around you. So I'm using the Angels and Ancestors Oracle for Aquarius? What does Aquarius need to hear for the first 2 weeks of November? What messages are coming through? And there's one over there that's talking to me. I'm going to be taking that one. So you've got the Peacekeeper. Now she's obviously an ancestor. She's not an angel. And she is a native Red Indian, or what is the proper word? I think, yeah, a native Indian from America, and it lets go of the need to be right. Now she's coming in with a message for you. She's holding a pipe that this bison is taking in the smoke that's coming in from there, and she is saying, be the peacekeeper. Let go of the things to be let go of the need to be right. And Aquarius, if you're looking at your first 2 weeks of November and you've got messages coming through, this is saying to you that you're going to be tested. There's going to be things that are going to trigger you, where you are determined that your way is the way to go. Just pull yourself in because your ancestor is saying here to you, please let go of the need to be right. Let go of the fact of, just for that moment, there might just be a situation where you're triggered by something. Just look back and observe and say to the person, whatever. It's not very good advice, Tracy. But let's see what comes through with your tarot cards. Right, there's two that flew out there. You've got open up and you've got crown chakra. Now, that actually goes very well with this, because opening up, she can see she's opening up the top here. She's opening up to her spirit. She's opening up to the messages. She's opening up to the guidance that comes in from the ancestors, from your guides, from however you process spirit. And you've got the crown chakra. My little owl keeps wanting to fall on her. Let's leave her there then. I don't know why this owl keeps wanting to fall over. This is actually representing my mom for me. So maybe this is a message for me as well. To say that be wise about how you navigate people coming at you this month. And your crown chakra is that navigation. It's that seek spiritual guidance first before you actually process anything that you're doing in the material world. Because you are a spiritual being living a human existence. And if you look at things happening around you, are they that important for you to be screaming and shouting at, or to getting upset over? Take some time to navigate that. I'm actually going to look at the bottom of the deck, because this isn't really a tarot card. So you've got the Eight of Pentacles, and this is saying dedicated effort. And dedicated effort means that your skills that you've got in life, what you do in life, how you process life, is because of what you've learned, what you know, what you've given yourself the time to do. So remember that if anybody comes at you with anything, remember what you know. Just let it be, because you know what you are capable of, and you know you don't have to defend yourself. You don't have to tell anybody. You don't have to process anything. Whatever they are upset about is their problem. You need to just be in who you are, and remember to connect with your guides. Remember to stay connected with your guides. Gosh, my little owl's falling over again. I'm going to be using the Angel Whispers cards to end off in. Let's have a look to see what Aquarius needs to end off in. It says here, stop worrying. Your desires are being manifested. And there's your little white feather. So if there is something in your life that is making you a little bit off, where you are taking things personally and you are upset with most people, this Four of Pentacles here is saying, don't hold on to that. Make sure that you're not keeping things festering inside of you. Stop worrying, because you are manifesting that, more of that. And if your desires are not anywhere in your thoughts every day, you need to connect to your spiritual self and remember that what you think about, you process. So open up to what you need, make a dedicated effort to change the way you are processing life, because you don't want that coming towards you. If you're worrying, you're going to get more worries, and the universe will keep giving you more of what is in your mind. Remember that. I forgot to give you a dream ritual card. So for Aquarius, this message that Aquarius is getting here about, remember how they are thinking, processing. They need to process differently, so they get different messages. Let's see what you get. Look at that. So, Aquarius, manifest differently for the first 2 weeks of Aquarius. Make sure that you are looking out for the messages, that you're asking for guidance, and you will get different results. Please don't think that you can keep getting the same thing. You keep doing the same thing if you are in a funky way of life. If you're not opening up and letting go of things that are keeping you prisoner, remember what you are manifesting. So stop worrying and make sure that your desires are something that you want instead of pulling in all the negative. Sure, it's quite a big message for you, Aquarius. I'll see you in the middle of November. Hello, Pisces. Welcome in. I am doing a little guidance reading for the first 2 weeks of November. So I'm using an oracle card to give you a theme for the first 2 weeks of November. So Pisces, what is your theme for the first 2 weeks of November? What is coming through for you, Pisces, for the first 2 weeks of November? We've got prosperity. Now, if you have a look at this prosperity card, there is money coming down. There are people sitting at a lunch. He's lovingly touching the back of her chair. She's lovingly looking at him. It's quite a lot of prosperity in different ways. The love, the emotions, the abundance of food, the abundance of your resources, a beautiful setting. So Pisces, don't worry about anything this month, because what you are going to have more of is prosperity. I love that. So let's just check in to see what angels and ancestors guides come through for you. Pisces, what does Pisces need to hear for the first 2 weeks of November? Whoops, I think that's your card, Pisces. And you've got warrior. Be fearless and stand strong. Now look at this guy. He's either a Mayan or he is from, I think this is more the Mayan. I actually can look in the guidebook. But be fearless and strong. So if you don't feel like you've got prosperity this month, if it feels like, where is this? What is happening? Remember who you are. Remember who you are. I'm going to actually just quickly look in the guidebook, because there's definitely a message there for you. It says, a warrior is anyone who is ready and willing to know themselves and to do what needs to be done in order to get where they want to be. In this deck, the warrior embodies fierce primal love, the warrior within. And it says, energy that will call you to protect yourself. Even if you don't think that you love yourself and you are exposed to a situation that could be harmful and dangerous, remember to protect yourself. So in this prosperity synergy here, it is telling you that in the time of fear, remember that you are who you are, and you are always a prosperous spirit. You're always who you are. Whenever you feel fear or you're worried about things in your life, remember who you are, and that don't be frightened, because this energy will protect you at all times. So you are always prosperous, Pisces. Don't have a fear of being alone or being in a situation where you are taken down to a fear factor. I'm going to use my Psychic Heart Tarot to get some more messages for you, Pisces. Sorry, I've got a lot of distractions here at home. Sorry about that. My phone was ringing in the background, which is far away from me. So, Pisces, I think that's a message for you. If you've got a lot of distractions in your life for the first 2 weeks of November, again, remember who you are. Remember the fearless warrior that you are, and stand strong. Remember that whatever's happening is temporary, and you are prosperous, Pisces. We are always prosperous. You always get back to that. You're always prosperous. Let's just see what your tarot cards are coming through. Oh, there you go. Gosh, that is really, really relevant. I'll see if I need some more just now. So you've got Two of Pentacles, and Two of Pentacles is exactly that. You've got all this distraction happening around you, Pisces. It could be responsibilities. It could be accountability for anything in your life. And this is telling you here that you can stand and find the balance of the overwhelm. Remember that it's temporary what you're going through. And you've got success and growth here. Now the purple, I think, is wands. Let me just check it out. Just make sure I got the right ones. Yes, so it's the violet border, which is spirit. So this is the first one will be your pentacles, which is actually your grounding, earthly life, and then you've got the spiritual life here, and it says success and growth. So remember, exactly what I was just saying to you now is that you've got that duality coming in for life. You are quite a spiritual sign, Pisces, and you do live quite in your head and your emotions. So make sure then when life comes at you, be fearless and strong, that you can do this. You can do this physical journey, because you've got this prosperity coming to you. You've got success and growth, which is, look at him, he's got all this growth around his mind and his spirit going forward. Now usually the 8 of Wands means that whatever happens in your life, it's going to be coming quickly, and you're going to get messages, and you're going to get, it's just like a prosperous card. So that actually flanks your reading so nicely, that you've got prosperous on either side. Remember that you are the one that makes this happen. I'm going to look at the bottom of the deck just to get some I'm laughing because this is the star card, and when spirit whenever I need to have inspiration and hope in life, the star card appears for me, and I'm a Pisces, so this is such significance here, because it's just, believe in yourself, Pisces, believe in who you are. There's always hope. No matter what you go through, there's always hope. Sure. That's such a lovely thing. Thank you, my guides. Thank you for that. Thank you, Spirit. Right, I'm using the next deck now, which is the Dream Ritual Oracle, and I did a review on this deck not too long ago. So let's see what Pisces needs to hear for the first 2 weeks of November. And you've got passion. Okay, so Pisces, when you are in that space of this life is coming at me and I don't know how to handle what's coming at me, remember how prosperous you are and the passion that you have for life. Jump on that swing and swing with the flow. Remember that success and growth is yours, and you always grow in mud, Pisces. Remember that. And then we've got the last card from the Angel Whispers. Let's have a look here to see what does Pisces need to hear, please, angels. What does Pisces need to hear going forward? Okay, you've got have compassion for one another. Now that is just telling me that you might be triggered by people this month. There might be people that disappoint you, but remember they're also on their own journey. So have compassion for them. It doesn't mean you have to get involved with them and get involved in their nonsense, but have compassion for them and use your own passion for your good. Okay, Pisces, I'll see you in the middle of November. Hello, Aries, welcome in. I am going to be doing a theme card for you for the month for the first 2 weeks of November. It is a November reading, but I'm limiting it to the first 2 weeks so that we can come back in the middle of the month to see how the energies have changed, if they have. So Aries, what is Aries' theme for the first 2 weeks? Oh, Aries, you've got openness. Now you've got a lady standing here, and she's at the door looking out into her garden. And there's a unicorn. Now we know that unicorns don't exist. So what this openness is asking you to is to believe in the unknown. Believe in the possibilities of magical coming into your life. Grab your handbag and get into that pathway. Aries, that's such a lovely message. I'm going to be using the Angels and Ancestors deck to see what else we can add to your message. So Aries, how does Aries go and look for that whimsical this month? What is the message for Aries? We'll use that one. And you've got fire guarding and ignite your passions. There you go. So this is a guardian angel, and he's saying to you, you've got passions in life that you need to be open about, that you need to move forward. If you are doing things in life that are the same old, this is telling you that you need to change that, and you need to go in for your passions. What are your passions, Aries? Sit down and say to yourself, or actually write a list for yourself. What is it that I am passionate about? What is it that I can give more purpose in my life to and be more open to ignite in my life? Because that is what the fire garden is saying to you. Get out there and live your life better. There's definitely something in November that you need to be adding to your life, Aries. So let's see what other cards are coming through for you. And I'm now using the Psychic Heart Tarot. Let's see what passions are coming through from your heart, Aries. What passions are coming through for Aries' heart, from Aries' heart? We'll take that one. What passions are coming through for Aries, please? What does Aries need to hear? So you've got Simply Love, which is the 6 of Pentacles, and you've got the success and growth. Oh no, it's not Pentacles, it's green. I think this might be Cups. Let's have a look. If it says love, it must be cups. Let's have a look. Yes, so the green board is emotions. So you've got Six of Cups. Now, Six of Cups in a traditional tarot deck is always about what you've learned from young age, or what you've gathered up in your, so you're revisiting your collaboration of how you are today. So what that father made that son into, he's keeping in his heart. Now, not all of us have got amazing memories of childhood, or how you processed your younger years, but you as an adult now, you know that what love means. You know it. So all this is saying to you is that all you need to remember is what love is for you, what love is for your life, your passion, your openness. So open that side of yourself for the next 2 weeks, Aries, because that is where you find your success and growth, in your simple love. Now, this man is standing with his hands on the young man's shoulders, and he's passing on the knowledge of love. Now, you can do that to your children too, if you do have. Pass on in your household, in your whatever. So they look at you and they see what you are doing in your life. And if you're living your life with passion, they see that and they will take that through to their life as well. So simply love. Simply pass on that message to yourself. And you can see the spiritual card of the 8. This is the 8 of Wands. And the 8 of Wands is, it's a card saying to you that there is no choice in life other than what is happening here. So in other words, whatever you're implementing into your mind, into your spiritual life, it's going to happen. So you don't have a choice in it. So make sure that whatever you are planting into your world, you're open about it, you're open about the love, and you're igniting passion into that, because that passion will go down in generations to come, to your children, to your grandchildren, to whatever goes forward for you, in your animals, in your life, in your job, in anything that gives you purpose. And that is where your success and growth goes. And what it's saying is that you don't have a choice of that. So make sure that your choice and what you implement into it goes forward into that choice to the others. I hope I'm making myself clear there. That's a message I got from that. I'm going to be using the Dream Ritual Oracle, which is the card deck that I reviewed recently on my channel. Go and have a look at it. It's such a beautiful deck. So I'm asking for Pisces. What is the message for Pisces? Not Pisces, gosh, for Aries. What is the message for Aries today? This love message that Aries is getting. How can we add to this love message that Aries is getting? And you got receive. So, Aries, this is interesting. You are also asked, as much as you need to be open about yourself and give love and live your life in passion, you're also asked to receive it back. Be open to get the love back. That is very interesting, Aries, because that is not always given in life. A lot of people give, but what are you actually receiving back? So make sure whatever you're flowing out of you, you're allowed to come back to you, because that's how you have love back to you. That is simple love. That is simply love. Phew, beautiful message there for you, Aries. So, I'm ending off with my little angel messages. What message have you got for Aries to take for the first 2 weeks of November? Positive changes are taking place. Be patient. So, whatever you are worried about, or looking at this message and going, I don't like to... I keep people at a distance, and I can give love, but I don't want to receive love. Positive changes are taking place. Be patient, because that is how you fulfill yourself and your passions in life. It's not only about the giving, it's about the receiving as well. And those positive changes will take place for you, and the openness will happen, and that patience in yourself and that patience in life will come back to you tenfold. So, have an awesome 2 weeks in November, Aries. Chat to you soon. Hello, Taurus. Welcome in. I am doing a theme card for the first 2 weeks of November. What does Taurus need to have as the theme? What does Taurus need to know as the theme going into November, please? What does Taurus need to be aware of? I'm going to use that one. Asking for help, Taurus. That is not something that you do easily. So you've got a young boy here with the granddad helping him with the carts. You've got everybody in the park having fun. I'm just looking at different, so I can see it before I hold it up to you. So you just got people enjoying life, and they've obviously had people that have given them help. This lady's also walking her dog, asking for help. So let's see what comes up for you, Taurus, about that theme. So what does Taurus need to hear about this asking for help, please, angel spirits, guys? What does Taurus need to hear going forward for November? What does Taurus need to hear? What angels and ancestors have a message for Taurus? Okay, so you've got the seer. Now the seer is saying see beyond the current situation. So she is obviously a clairvoyant or a psychic, and she's looking into the future, and she's saying that you need to look at your situation at the moment. It obviously isn't that amazing, or maybe the first 2 weeks of November you might come up with a situation where you are battling a little bit with life, and it's asking you to see that differently. If you need to go ask for help with it so that somebody can show you that it's going to be okay. In other words, if your health is not good and you need to see a doctor for that, if you're something to do with your boss and there is nowhere out for you that you can see, that you know that you can get it right, that you have no avenue to get it right, go and speak to somebody about that so that you can see beyond the current situation, because you might be in a situation in the next 2 weeks that might be bringing you down into something and you just don't find a solution. And that is what this card is saying to you, is that see beyond the current situation. I'm actually going to just quickly check that out, because that is something to be looked into. It says here, most indigenous people have a seer in their family or tribe. So again, go and see somebody that is you need to ask for help in a situation that you don't know much of. And they are intelligent, intuitive beings who serve as direct channels for information. That's what's occurring around you. The energy isn't about predicting the future. It's more about showing you what your intentions are, creating it. So this reading right now is you're asking for help. You've come to this channel to get guidance going forward. So it's not about telling you your future. It's saying to you that what intentions that you're putting into life is what you're getting out. So if you need to ask for help, you will get help. And those intentions will change the way that you see the future through your own spiritual eyes. And it says here, the extended message, clairvoyance isn't about predicting the future. It's about being able to see clearly through and create your own best future. You are being encouraged by your ancestral guides and angels to see beyond what you're thinking, what's happening right now. Don't allow your ego or doubts to play games in your head. Instead of seeing yourself stuck or lost, know that there's an energetic space that is holding for you in the universe, and you need to go and seek that out. You are moving towards something extremely uplifting, and you need to stay calm and keep your eye on the prize. So Taurus, please don't be stubborn. I know you are on Earth side and you like to be grounded and you like to do things yourself. Seek help if you need to. That is a very important message for you, Taurus. So let's see what your, sorry about that. Let me just shuffle this way rather. Let's see what your Psychic Heart Tarot has for you going forward into November. What does Taurus need to know if they need to seek help? If a situation comes up and they need to sort that out, what does Taurus need to know for the first 2 weeks of November? I'm going to take that one, and I'm going to take that one. So now you've got here the 9 of Swords, and you've got the 8 of Pentacles, and then you've got the bottom of the deck, 6 of Cups. Let's just put that all in. So the bottom of the deck is usually, I haven't done it for all the readings today, but I'm using this as your whole general message, is that you need to love yourself enough to not repeat the same patterns that you've learned over and over and over that's been passed down to you. You need to stop being so stubborn, Taurus, and you need to ask for help, because you can't sit in this nightmare with yourself, because as time goes on, you can see the different phases of the moon there. This guy is not asking for help. He's just sitting in his funk, and he's living in his darkest fears. And you need to make a dedicated effort to get out of this. Now, usually the 8 of Pentacles is about your skill of how you can get out of it. And this is saying that you have got it. You have got that opportunity to do that. You are a hard worker. You know what it's like to graft. You work hard. And you know, it's almost like you are stubbornly in that skill that you think that you can do it better than everybody else. Just remember that you need to ask for help this month. And that is a very big message coming through for you, Taurus. I'm going to be using the Dream Ritual Oracle here to add to this message. And Taurus, there is there's your soul card. It says soul. So you've got this dream ritual card, which is soul. Now look into your soul. You are living a human. This has come across nearly every single message today. You are a human living a spirit. Sorry, you are a spirit being living a human experience. So you are a soul, and you are navigating life the best way you can. But remember that you are not the only one doing this. There are other people out there that can help you, and that is your message today for the first 2 weeks of November. It's a simple but deep message for you. Remember that to dig deep into your soul and to allow yourself to have that growth by getting help. All right, angel message. Sure, Taurus, a bit of a lambasting message there for you. You are being guided by unseen forces. Have faith, all is well. So Taurus, the first 2 weeks of November, whatever you're triggered by, whatever you're not coping with, remember there are unseen forces out there. Go and find them. Go and find them and let them help you. And remember who you are. You are a soul. You don't have to do this alone. Come back in 2 weeks and let's get some more messages for you, Taurus. Hello, Gemini. Welcome in. We are doing your November guidance for the first 2 weeks. I'm not doing the whole month of November because it's quite a lot of hectic energy to take all that in once. So let's just do the first 2 weeks. And I'm using the clairvoyant oracle cards to get a theme for you for the month of November, or for the whole month for the first 2 weeks. So Gemini, what is Gemini's theme for the first 2 weeks? Gemini, please. You've got leadership, Gemini and leadership, right? So you've got this eagle looking at us quite intently. He's like, look at a look on his face. And he's saying, you know what? You can soar. Anything that you think of, you can do. Lead yourself. Lead the pack. So there you go, Gemini. It's a leadership message for you. And the next card I'm using is the Angels and Ancestors Oracle by Kyle Gray. Leadership. How does leadership fit into Gemini for the month of November? What is... I saw an eagle there when I flicked it over. What does Gemini need to hear for the month of November? Ah, there it is. There's the same eagle that I saw when I flipped it over. So that was definitely your card. And you've got Sky Father. So obviously the eagle is a spirit coming in as the Sky Father. Trust in the unknown. So this leadership message that you've got going forward here is do things with trust because you know that it's taking you in the right direction. Listen to your gut. So the Sky Father is giving you the message of knowing. So you need to know that whatever you are leading yourself towards is unknown in your eyes, but trust it because you're getting led by your spirit. Sure. That's quite a deep message. I just want to see in the book here if there's anything that I've left out. It says you are co-creator of your life, and every thought, feeling, and intention and motion you're creating in the road ahead. With that being said, you don't need to know every single detail what's going on before you, but when this card appears, you're being guided to step back and get out of your own way because there's the greater power is around you, and the Sky Father is creating the best experience imaginable for you, except that this will allow miraculous energy to come into your life. There's a leadership card coming in. So you will see things from a higher perspective, just like the eagle in the card, and you'll be able to lead yourself. Look at that. Look at that. Okay, I knew there was going to be something in there. I'm going to be using the Psychic Heart Tarot as your tarot messages to guide you along the way. What does Gemini need to know about this leadership and the trust in this leadership? The gut feels. The gut feels and the unknown knowledge that Gemini needs to follow through with. Oopsie. Okay, let's put all those back. Let's go slower, Tracy. Right, there's one. What does Gemini need to know today? And there's two. I'm taking that one. Oh, two major arcanas. My golly gosh. So you've got the World card and you've got the Sun card, and it says embrace and shine. Now, Gemini, this is telling me that whatever you're doing in the first 2 weeks of November, you are going to freaking shine. Now, the Sun card is usually a card that tells you that it's a supporting card of whatever you're doing is going to be coming up roses. So go with your gut this month, because you are ending a cycle and you're beginning a new cycle for yourself, Gemini. And however you are looking at it, it is going to lead you into success. What a lovely message for you. And the World card is saying to you, embrace it. Even though this might be scary for you, and there might be this thought inside of you, I can't leave that behind. I'm not finished with that yet. You actually are, because you are ready for your next phase. And this phase of yours is, look at her heart center. She is so in tune with it and trust in it. She's got that trust. She's leaping up and knowing that she can shine in this way. And that word trust comes up for you in this leadership. Embrace it, because this is good for your heart. This is going to make you grow. This is going to help you grow into the next phase. Sure, Gemini, what a lovely, lovely November you're going to have. So let us have a look to see what the Dream Ritual Oracle has for you. What does Gemini need to hear from the Dream Ritual Oracle? I did a review on this deck recently, so go and have a look at it if you like it. For Gemini, please. And you've got Receive. Now, this came through for Aries as well. Now, in this whole leadership journey that you're going on, it's a very strong energy for you. Remember to receive back. Remember that if you need help and you need guidance along the way, to sit and listen to their guidance. Even though you are flowing and you are moving into the direction you need to, remember that you also need to take a breath and receive. Receive from life, receive from nature. Just receive. Just take a deep breath and receive back. Sit and watch the moon. Enjoy your home. Receive the energy of life. Just receive it back. Don't be go, go, go all the time, Gemini. And then I'm going to end off with Angel Whispers. What does the angels want you to know for the first 2 weeks in November, please? What does the Angel Whispers need you to know? Let's use that one. This fits in so nicely with you. It says, take the first step, begin it now. Take the first step, begin it now. Trust. You are the leader. Receive. Talk to you soon, Gemini. Hello, Cancer. Welcome in. I am doing a theme card for the first 2 weeks of November, even though I'm calling it the monthly theme. This is energy for the first 2 weeks for Cancer. What does Cancer need to be aware of for the first 2 weeks of November? And you've got Friendship. It's the first time I've seen this card. Oh, it's so lovely. So you've got a photo in here, and all these people have been elevated into little bubbles. And they're all enjoying each other. Their little characters are looking at each other and just enjoying the time. So Gemini, Cancer, if you are looking at life in November and feeling it's towards the end of the year and it's like, oh, I really can't do this anymore. I'm so needing the year to end. Call on your friends, because that's when you're going to get your energy back. That's going to give you your spark back, because that's where your connections are. So Cancer, that is your message there for the first 2 weeks of November. I'm now going to use the Angels and Ancestors Oracle cards to add to this. What guidance have we got for Cancer for the first 2 weeks? How do they integrate friendship into their life? For Cancer, what intentions does Cancer need to put into their life? And you've got Mirror Guardian. Take time to reflect. This is just speaking so nicely to your message here in the friendship. And she is looking down. She's a guardian angel. She's looking down at your life. And she's looking at whatever's going on and saying to yourself, whatever's happening in your life, even if it feels like it's really, really hard right now, take the time to reflect. And how you reflect is you look at your friends. They can give you some encouragement. And in fact, maybe they're going through a hard time and you can reflect back to them. So this Mirror Guardian is saying that to you. I'm just going to quickly check to see if there's anything else that the Mirror Guardian wants me to tell you. It says here, you're a beautiful being who is surrounded so many challenges and explains, sorry, let me just read that again. You're a beautiful being who has surmounted so many challenges and expanded in so many ways. Your angels are now guiding you to take inventory of your life, to take the time to note all the recent experiences, the challenges, and the strengths and how you've developed through this. Your angels want you to reflect on your strengths, and in particular those aspects of your life where you have not been acknowledged to yourself or by others. offer yourself approval, then it's due to this that you give yourself credit, as well as the people around you. Now that speaks so nicely into your friendship, because it's saying to you here that when you take the time to reflect of who you are, your friends will show you that, and you will show your friends what they mean to you and what you mean to them. So for Cancer, for the first 2 weeks of this month, it's quite a deep dive into yourself, because life is hard. It's been a hard year, actually. I keep saying it's been hard. You know what? It's not. It's actually easy. You're going to get through this, and because of the help of your friends, and because how you're reflecting and how you look at yourself, how you've handled the year, and be damn proud of who you are, because you've got through a hell of a lot. And this mirror guardian is say, reflect on that. And you know what? You draw in more of that. I love that for you, Cancer. Let's now go to the Psychic Heart Tarot, and let's add to this message. So how can we encourage Cancer to reflect back to themselves how amazing they are and how amazing their friendships are? What does Cancer need to hear for the month of November, please? How does Cancer reflect this to themselves? I'm going to take that one, I'm going to take that one. Oh, and that one wants to come. All right. Okay, Cancer. You've got Healing Begins. You've got Seek the Truth. Oh, they're all the same card, all the same suit, which I think is Swords. Let me just check that. Yes, I think that is, because that's definitely Four of Swords. Let's double check that quickly. Green border, cups. Indigo border, is that indigo? Let's just double check the other colors. Violet, yes. So it's a mental section. So this is definitely a mental 2 weeks for you, in the sense that you need to draw on your, it's not specifically physical side, but it's how you're processing your life mentally. And you've got Six of Swords here, you've got Seven of Swords, and you've got Four of Swords. And the Six of Swords usually means that you're moving from a section of your life where something was really, really heavy on you, and you're now gone through it. Your healing is going to begin. And in the normal tarot, this is a lady sitting on a boat with her inner child, and she's moving into calmer waters. So the first 2 weeks of November are going to be creating a life for yourself, Cancer, where you are actually moving forward from what the year has been for you. It's been a hard year for you, I see. And then you've got Seeking the Truth, the Seven of Swords. Now, the Seven of Swords in the normal tarot has got a guy running away from a circus with 5 swords in his hands, and his 2 left behind, and is not quite sure which way to go. And he's deceiving himself because he's picking up the wrong thoughts. He's put down the wrong thoughts. And here is the same energy in this card saying, seek the truth. So give yourself the first 2 weeks of November. Call on your friends. Reflect of who you are, Cancer, because you don't have to be in that space that I can't do this. I don't know where I'm going. I've got no plan. I don't know which way to turn. This time will give you the seeking truth. And in this Four of Swords, it's encouraging you, take the breath. Just take the breath. Look how she's standing there and looking at herself. She's doing her reflection, and she's looking at herself. And you could only do that when you have downtime, when you put your thoughts down and you move away from the emotions that have kept you here, and call on your friends. Your friends will help you through this, because they'll remind you of who you are. They'll remind you why they love you, and they'll remind yourself why you can love yourself again. So just breathe. Take this time, because then you can move on it. Don't wait until next year. Do it now in the first 2 weeks of November. Please, Cancer, this is such a big message for you. And I'm going to use the Dream Ritual Oracle here to get some more insight into this dream message for you, Cancer. How does Cancer move through this? How can we encourage Cancer further to move through this? Oh, my goodness. Cancer, relax. There's that boat that I told you about here. Go to the stars. Relax and take the time out. And this moon is a crescent moon. It's that restarting. It's the renewal. It's the revamping of yourself. Gosh, I'm so excited for you, Cancer, because it does look like you are in a space of that you don't know quite right now how you're going to get out of this. And deep down inside, Spirit wants you to know, Cancer, that there's always hope. You've got what goes around comes around, and you've got positive changes are taking place. Be patient. So remember, if you are putting thoughts out into the world that you can't do this, and life is pretty hard at the moment, that comes back to you. So make sure of that. So what you need to do is remind yourself who you are, reflect Reflect back to who you are so that you come around to knowing that you are amazing and that you are the soul that I read to you here inside that mirror, and remind yourself who you are. And then positive changes are taking place. Be patient. Be patient with yourself. Don't put so much pressure on yourself. Be kinder to yourself, Cancer. Have an amazing 2 weeks, and I'll chat to you soon. Hello, Leo. Welcome in. I'm going to be starting off with your clairvoyant oracle cards. I'm just going to give them a tap on the table just to get the energy out, because I'm quite far into the readings now. So, Leo. Whoopsie. That came flying out. Leadership. Now, Leo, your sun sign, if you are a Leo, is 100% the leader. Now, you can see he's looking very determined at me. He doesn't have to question anything about his leadership. He knows what he wants and he knows where he's going. And this eagle is soaring above, searching for what he can lead. So that is your card for the first 2 weeks of the month, Leo. Let's have a look to see what else you've got from the Angels and Ancestors cards. What does Leo need to hear? This very, very strong energy for Leo. What does Leo need to hear for the first 2 weeks of November? What does Leo need to hear? I'm going to take that card. Leo, I don't have to tell you that you know this of yourself. Take charge with authority. Now look at this king. He's got his stag crown on, and the stag is very much strong, the leader of the forest, in the herbivores. He doesn't question anything about himself, this Leo, the stag, and he is looking at me with determination. He's holding an Ankh scepter, and he doesn't have to, nobody has to tell him what to do. This Lord knows exactly what he needs to do in life, and he's got the sign of the rams there, which is an Aries energy, which is also a very passionate and very strong energy. So Leo, your card coming in here is take charge with authority. You are being told for the first 2 weeks of November to take charge of your life, to not question anything about your life. Whatever comes up for you, you just go for it, because you have got the go ahead. It's like a big tick. Take charge of your life. Let's see what your tarot cards are saying, and I'm using the Psychic Tarot of the Heart. What is your guidance coming through for Leo? How does Leo take charge of this? What is coming through for Leo? Okay, 2 fell out there. I'm going to use those 2, and I might use that one. Let's just see. You got helpless and hopeless. You've got the crown chakra, and you've got the detached card. So this is the Cups card. So what this is saying to you, Leo, is that something might come up for you in the first 2 weeks of November that you need to move away from, that you need to understand, that is making you realize that you need to take charge and you need to be authoritarian about it, because emotionally you are not going to cope if you stay in that place. You need to take the leadership role. You need to move away from it, and you need to connect with your guides here. The crown chakra is your opening to your higher self. So your higher self is that energy that you use, that is your gut feels. It's your soul. It's your little messages you get coming in for you from your little voice in your head. And spiritually, that is your higher self. That is your absolute guide, that pathway to what you are living here on earth. And Leo, because you're a fire sign, you know what you're usually passionate about. So don't stay in the space of not knowing what's going on, because this usually in the normal tarot has got all these 8 cups lined up, and there's a gap in the cup in the lineup. So what it's saying to you is that when you are feeling like there is something missing from your life, you need to go and look for it. You need to follow on and go. You need to detach from life, and you need to follow on and go and look for it. Now the 11th card here, I don't know if this is the Strength card or the Justice card. I just want to check, because sometimes on the older decks, they make it they swap them around. So I just want to see if this is it's the Justice card. So this is the normal 11th card, is the Justice card. And it's saying detach. It's saying make sure that you are detaching from any emotions. If you're feeling hopeless and helpless, connect with your guides and make sure that you are identifying what is missing from your life, and go take charge and take the leadership and go find what you're looking for, and do not bring in the same patterns that you've been doing over and over, because detach is saying to you is that You are bringing in the same pattern. That's why you're finding that there's something missing all the time. And in the first 2 weeks of November, if you detach from repeating those lessons and look at the facts of life, take charge with authority, take leadership of your life, you will find what you're looking for. And remember to always have that crown chakra connection. I'm actually going to see what the crown chakra says here. It says here, key facts. I know, and it says the crown chakra is located at the top of the head, called the 1,000-petal lotus chakra. This chakra is the center of the link to the universe, the infinite, the higher consciousness. It's the connection between wisdom and spiritual insight. The crown center is the area where ethereal light and energy are received and then dispersed into your aura and total well-being. To enhance this chakra, sit quietly and visualize a lotus bud at the top of your head. And as you do this, see a shower of violet sparkling light coming through the universe into your chakra, and feel it nourish you. When it's complete, let the vision fade and know that you are filled with divine love, and take comfort and know that you are cherished. So Leo, this is very unusual for you because this is not usually your nature. But if you are feeling like there's something just not quite right for you emotionally, if your heart is feeling like something is not quite right, get back on track, Leo. Detach from all the nonsense that has been happening for you, and make sure that you are moving forward with the guidance from Spirit, and take charge and the leadership. And take leadership and take charge, yes. I'm going to just see what is coming up for you for the dream and the dream ritual oracle. What else does Leo need to know here to take charge? How does Leo walk away from the emotional funk and take charge and take leadership? Get back to what they usually are. You are much a leader. There you go. So here, this falls in line with your crown chakra card. It says nourish. Now, the first 2 weeks of November, even from now, in fact, we're going into a new moon, Leo, and this new moon is saying to us, don't do anything just yet. Wait until about the 3rd of November. So that's the first 2 weeks. And right now, take this time to nourish. Take the time to sit into what you know gives you comfort. And then you make the choice of moving forward in the first 2 weeks of November. So I'm going to release this. I'll be releasing this in sort of end of October. So it's saying to you, nourish yourself first, because that's where you find out what is needing, what is missing, what you need to detach from. And then you take the leadership and go forward. I just want to see what's at the bottom of the deck. Thank you, Spirit. Nourish. Just breathe. Everything's going to be okay, Leo. Everything's going to be okay. Right. Let's end off with a angel whispers message for you, Leo. What you're waiting for, the life you dreamed of, awaits you. So you need to go and find it, Leo. But right now, you need to nourish yourself, and just the first 2 weeks of November, take your life back, take charge, get your authority back. You are a leader. You know what you need in life, and you know what makes you happy. Go and find that passion. Chat to you later in the month of November, Leo. Hello, Virgo. Welcome in. I'm going to be using the clairvoyant oracle card to get your theme for the month. Let's just put those out the way there. Let us look to see, Virgo, what is the theme for the month of November. I'm actually I only set an intention for the first 2 weeks of November. So come back in the middle of the month to see what the rest of November has for you. But I just wanted to do a theme for the whole month of November here. And let's have a look for Virgo. So let's just shuffle Virgo. What is for Virgo for the whole month of November? Let's take that one. We've got integrity. Now, integrity is usually about honesty to yourself. It's about that path that you're walking authentically for you. Now, this guy, it can be a lonely road, but always stay in your authenticity and your integrity. So your key word for November is integrity. I love that for you, Virgo. So let's have a look. The next card I'm going to draw is from the angels and ancestors cards, and it's just a little guidance from your angels and ancestors. So for Virgo for November, what does this integrity card mean? How does Virgo use the integrity and authenticity of themselves to go forward? I'm going to actually draw two. That actually came through for Leo as well. So remember, if you don't resonate with these, go through your moon and rising signs to see what else resonates with you. Now you've got Lord and you've got Sky Father. Trust in the unknown, take charge and authority. Now that boy there, that person, that entity that's walking there is obviously yourself. Now he has got no idea what that road lie ahead is, got no idea what's happening in the trees. He doesn't have any fear. He is walking in integrity. The sun is shining. He is trusting his path. And you've got the Lord here, and you've got Sky Father. Both of these cards are saying, take charge of authority, trust the unknown. So it's a very strong energy coming through for you now, Virgo. It's whatever's coming up for your path in the first 2 weeks of November. It could be anything. It could do with your home. It could do with a career. It could to do with some kind of passion that you're following. Make sure that you take charge and know who you are, and remember that when you're going through, because you need to trust in the unknown. This is a very strong masculine, powerful energies coming through for you. I'm going to be using the Psychic Tarot of the Heart to see what the tarot has got to add to your message. So what does Virgo need to hear today for November? I'm going to take both of those. What does Virgo need to hear today? I only wanted to take 3, so I'm putting those back. So let's just use these for now, and I'll go through from there. So I just want to check, and that's all fitting in? Yes, it's all fitting in. So now you've got the Moon card here, and the Moon card is about the unknown. It's about trusting your path. It's about knowing that whatever comes through for you in the month of November, you know you can do it. It's that inner like just knowing. It's that inner intuition. It's that, it says here, confront. So your integrity, the Lord, the Sky Father are all saying to you that whatever is not known to you, whatever is not visible, you need to know that you'll be fine with it, because you've got embrace here. So the World card is telling you that the next phase of your life is coming up for you. You are in a new phase of your life. You are going on a new path. And with this embrace, it's saying to you, it's going to make your heart grow. So confront what you need to confront. If it's a fear, if it's your inner child, if it's something that is triggering you that comes up in the first 2 weeks of November, just remember that you are able to embrace it, and you're able to sort it out, because you've got very masculine energy here. There's no fear here. Usually this card represents fear, the Moon. There's no fear in your path. You are 100%. That little boy there is this little boy here, carrying what he knows. He's got in his backpack here, he's got the tools of life here, and he's going to face this road, no problem at all, because this is who you are, Virgo. You don't have to worry about anything going forward, because you are probably one of the most hardworking signs, and in this space of 2 weeks, you've got something happening for you that's a complete new start, and it's going to give you the best masculine energy to go forward. And you, even if you are representing as female, don't worry about that energy that's coming through. It's just going to it's just pointing out that you are stronger than you think. And then the bottom of the deck, you've got share the love. You've got the 3 of I think this is green card. I think this might be, let's have a look. Let's have a look. So that's all you have to worry about now, Virgo, is this masculine energy. In fact, there's no worries. Virgo, you just go straight forward and you just move on that road that you are following. Now, I've got the Dream Ritual Oracle, just to add to your message here. It's a little guidance for you going forward into this month of November. What is happening for the first 2 weeks? How can we add to this message for Virgo? What does Virgo need encouragement for in this very strong energy that they've got coming through here? I'm going to take this card here. And you've got Nourish. Oh, and at the bottom of the deck, you've got Adventure. So just remember something now, Virgo. In this very strong energy that you've got going here, in this new door that's opening for you, in this, you might be confronting some fears as you go, because you might not feel like you're 100%. Because you know what happens with Virgo. I just got this message now. You like to know your plan. You like things to be in order, and you might have a situation coming up for you in November where you don't actually know what's happening around the corner. And again, don't worry about it, because there's growth in it for you, and you can handle anything. And with your 2 cards coming up here, your Dream Ritual cards, you've got Nourish and you've got Adventure. So there's a whole adventure coming for you here. Have a look at the shell, how the sun is shining, the sun is shining, the sun is shining. And then you've got these 2 moons here saying, you know what, in the downtime, take time for yourself, because that is what you need to be doing. You need to have that balance, and that balance of those open arms coming. You, even though you are a risk taker and you like to have new adventures in life, it does take toll on your personality, on your soul, and it does take toll if you've got other responsibilities in life. So make sure that you are taking time for yourself. An apple a day keeps the doctor away. Nourish your health, keep your health going, your mental health as well as your physical health, and make sure that whatever comes along, you be able to confront it straight head on, and you know that it's not a threat to you at all. And that the Lord and the Sky Father are saying, trust the unknown and take charge and authority. I love that for you for your first 2 weeks in November, Virgo. And I'm ending off with a little angel whispers card. How can we encourage Virgo further? Don't take all those. How can we encourage Virgo further? I actually am honing in on this nourish. Make sure you're kinder to yourself, because you're doing a fantastic job. Ha! Virgo, read that. Read that, please. And please listen. Chat to you soon. Hello Libra, welcome in. You are my last one today. I started with Scorpio and I've gone all the way around to Libra. So I'm doing a theme for the month of November. What is Libra's theme for the month of November, please? You got rewards. If you have a look at this card, there's a young boy walking up a ladder, and well, he actually might be walking down the ladder. He's just picked some fruit from the tree, and the little puppy's waiting for him. You've got some chickens, so they're all getting the rewards from him, rustling the leaves and the trees. The dog is waiting for him to come down, so he's waiting for his master. They're probably getting little worms that have fallen down from the tree, and he's getting his fruit. So this month of November, you're going to get rewards. The first 2 weeks of November are what I'm reading for now, but your whole month theme is about rewards. So how can you get rewards? Let's add to this message. I'm drawing from the Angels and Ancestors deck now. So let us see what comes through for this rewards. And you've got High Priest, Intent, and Create. So now this tells me something. So this little boy wouldn't have got any of those. This little boy, or the dog, nor the chickens on the floor wouldn't have got any rewards if he didn't climb this tree. So what this is telling me, that you need to climb the tree this month, because your High Priestess card, or the High Priest card coming in, is saying intent and create. So he has got an intention. He has set out for the day. You've got the macabre star here. You've got an ancient bird symbol there, and he's got his staff in his hand, and he is going for what he needs to do in the day. So the High Priest is usually, they were usually revered as gods, and in the ancient times, he would have had an intention of what he needs, what he needs for his day, and everybody followed that. So this is your theme for the month as well, Libra, is that you need to have an intention in order to create your life, and you will get rewards from that. There's a very, very poignant message for you. I'm going to be using the Psychic Heart Tarot to add more messages here. So what is Libra? What intentions does Libra need to set? Around what kind of energy does Libra need to set their intentions? What else have you got for Libra, please? Angel, spirits, and guides. I'm going to use those too. Let's just keep those handy, so I need them. Yes, I'm definitely going to use them. Okay, so you've got the solar plexus chakra, and you've got Seek the Truth, which is 7 of Swords. You've got 4 of Cups here, and you've got the 6 of Pentacles. So let's actually put this here and put the solar plexus at the bottom. So solar plexus, okay? Solar plexus is telling me that when you set an intention, you have to use this chakra, because this is your power chakra. This is the chakra that gives you the force of what you know in life, your worth, your self-worth, that whole drive, that passion for you to go forward in life. And the solar plexus is that energy of sunshine, of what brings in your goodness in life, and how you get rewards in life. And that's all your solar plexus chakra. So listen to me. Intent and create. This is 100% this chakra. The intention comes from this chakra. This power comes from there. Giving and receiving is the 6 of Pentacles here. And this is saying your grounded energy. As much as you are giving out and you get rewards from it, remember how you can navigate through this is to allow yourself to receive as well as giving. And remember, the people around you often need different things. So remember that when you want to give people rewards, or when you want to receive rewards in life, the intent that you're giving that out as needs to be in their interest, not in your own. And then you'll seek the truth. You've got the Seven of Swords here, and this falls in so nicely with this, because you need to be authentically yourself here. You can't be running around without a plan. You can't be deceiving yourself, or just not being authentic. And you can see this young girl is opening these curtains here, going into the minds of other people, because it's a swords card, and the swords is your truth. It's your thoughts, it's your decisions. So remember to always have the intention of what you need. Remember how the universe listens to your thoughts. And then the opportunity beckons. You've got the Four of Cups here. So is it the Four of Cups? Let's make sure. The green. I don't want to make a mistake there. Violet border. Indigo border. Green border cups. So it says opportunity beckons. So there is something coming up for you in the first 2 weeks of November, Libra, that you are going to you might have your back towards it, and you must remember that the intentions you put out there will bring this in. So don't sit in the boredom, or don't sit in the space of, I can't do this, this is not meant for me, or I'm so tired of the same things happening over and over. I can't see what's happening in my life because I'm sitting in the funk of what has been happening. It's like this over and over energy that's coming through for you. And the opportunity beckons. So you need to be in that space of seeking the truth, and make sure that you are putting the intention out there to receive this. And, obviously everybody has the intention of doing well for themselves and doing well in life. But sometimes we think that we have the right intentions. We think that we are creating the right way. So this card is saying to you, make sure that you're open, you're completely open to seeking the truth, and to allowing that to come in for you. Sometimes you trust, and you have all these manifestations going out for you, but is it for your highest good? Are you on the right path of the opportunity that's coming towards you? This Four of Cups is saying that for you. And the universe is saying, I've got something for you. Make sure that you take it as a reward, that you climb those steps to get it. There's a lot of intention in your reading. There needs to be setting goals. There needs to be like authentic way that you look at the way forward. Sure, that's quite a deep message, Libra. I'm going to do a dream oracle, a message to go with this. So what does Libra need to learn this first 2 weeks of November? What is Libra? What can I add to this for Libra, please? For the first 2 weeks of November. You've got awaken. So again, this is saying the intention. There come your butterflies that want to transform you. There comes your flowing energy, your flowing emotions that wants to fill up your whole emotional life. And it's saying awaken to it. Be open to it. Be open to receiving. Be open to everything that's coming open. Check your solar plexus, or what you need from your life. That is such a poignant message for you, Libra. Make sure that you're authentically manifesting what you need. Right, and the end of it, you've got the beauty in nature can be the answer to what you seek. Reconnect today. So I think take some time out for yourself, and for being kinder to yourself, and to go out there and get the rewards of nature and reconnect today. My chimes are going crazy outside, so the wind is picking up, and that's bringing you a message as well. Take in what nature can give you. Bring in the nature of the beauty of what's around you, and make sure that you are looking at your life differently, so you have a different intent for the first 2 weeks of November. Nice message for you there, Libra. Take care, and I'll talk to you in the middle of the month.